These are Family Guy jokes that cross the line. Number 1. It's not an easy job to get Jesus laid, but Peter is determined to make sure it happens through a series of speed dates.
So, are you having a good Friday?
Oh, is that supposed to be funny? Shut your mouth.
Joking about the Son of God received backlash, but even more so when the plot revealed that Jesus was a liar.
What the hell? But he's so lonely.
Number 2. When Peter accidentally joins a terrorist group, he finds himself involved in a plan that he wants no part in.
He's the perfect man to help us blow up the Quahog Bridge.
Ah! Oh my God! Everybody down!
Since he appears the most American, Peter is used as the driver, which works perfectly given the security guard's controversial means of checking him.
Okay, you're good to go.
Number 3. Musical numbers in Family Guy have a habit of being in bad taste, and this one was no different.
I don't know how to tell you this, Mr. Devaney, so I'll let these guys do it.
You have AIDS.
Yes, you have AIDS.
I hate to tell you, boy, that you have AIDS.
It would have been too far for most people to make even one joke about the disease, but a full-length song was definitely crossing the line.
You may have caught it when you stuck that filthy needle in here.
Or maybe all that unprotected put you here.
Number 4. AIDS isn't the only disease that Family Guy has been all too casual in joking about.
Yeah, that's a great achievement. Just like the first chemotherapy patient to figure out the handkerchief look.
Honey, get in here.
It's pretty distasteful to be joking about something that affects so many people worldwide in such a tragic way, but the show decides to double down on the cutaway gag.
It's like you don't
Even have cancer. I know.
Oh my God.
No, but I still have pretty aggressive cancer.
Number 5. Chris's humble act of refusing money from his grandfather after looking after him during his injury earns him a new position in the family.
And name my grandson Chris the sole heir to the Pewterschmidt fortune.
Upset that he is no longer in line for the money, Peter does his best to suck up to Chris and even goes as far as to propose to him.
You cannot marry your son. I don't care how much money Daddy's left him.
Don't listen to your mother, Chris. It's because of her we have bedtimes.
Number 6. When Chris lands himself a date, Stewie makes sure to help him prep by guiding him through a musical number.
Down Cinderella.
The hint at who Ellen's mother is was received poorly by the daughter of Sarah Palin, who felt as though the show was referring to her brother who has Down syndrome.
So what do your parents do?
That's better. My dad's an accountant, and my mom is the former governor of Alaska.
Number 7. While living it up at a millennial apartment complex, Peter and Lois run into their kids who are posing as another couple.
Oh, music festival, huh? You think the Von Trapps will stick around to pick up their award this time?
The joke that followed was slammed for crossing the line in both mocking the rapper's death and inaccurate context, given that the show is mostly made up of white people.
I don't know about them, but they're gonna have holograms of Tupac and also Nipsey Hussle, who I'd never heard of and then was told to care immensely about.
Number 8. When Quagmire's dad undergoes a sex change to become Ida, many of the characters don't respond in the most open or inclusive way.
I mean, like, what do those people do as far as relationships and stuff?
I don't know. I mean, it's got to be a train wreck down there, right? I mean, just an absolute casserole of nonsense.
It's an episode that has since been criticized for being transphobic, and safe to say it probably wouldn't be well received if it aired today.
I love you.
I love you too, Glenn. Glenn?
Sorry. Damn thing can't tell the difference.
Number 9. Stewie and Brian believe that they have traveled to the past and back successfully. That is until a news report shows that Brian changed the timeline drastically.
If it wasn't for you, those planes would have hit the World Trade Center.
Brian, what the hell did you do?
I, may have told my former self about 9/11.
The change led to unforeseen consequences that they had to go back and repair, and their celebration over fixing the timeline was pretty out of touch.
We did it, Brian. We made 9/11 happen. High five!
All right, high
five! Well, that probably wouldn't look very good out of context.
Number 10. In fear that Brian is losing interest in him, Stewie impregnates himself using the dog's DNA.
And how do you even know it's mine? How dare you? So I'm just some where this is having your baby.
It's a weird enough premise as is, but seeing a baby sitting in the stirrups getting checked out was too far for many viewers, even by Family Guy's standards.
Could you do that thing thing where you take some fluid and tell me if it's going to be an imbecile or a cretin?
Oh, not to worry. There are places where those people can be warehoused.
Number 11. It's not the only moment between the two that has pushed the boundaries, as when Stewie risks suffering from diaper rash due to soiling himself, he gives Brian a disgusting proposal.
If the poo were to be removed...
What is it? What are you driving at?
Eat it.
Brian reluctantly agrees, leading to a scene that isn't for people with weak stomachs, as Stewie finds out.
It's done.
Got some dessert for you.
Number 12. In order to receive oral sex from Peter, Lois has to take extreme measures in getting him hypnotized to perform the act of command.
Corazon.
Things take a disgusting turn, though, when he goes to deliver a plate to Lois's bedridden mom. Lois realizes too late, and her scream perfectly sums up how we all felt watching.
Peter!